To those who walk the path of virtue, the presence of a harmful individual can be a great trial. Yet, the Stoic understands that no external force can disturb the tranquility of the soul unless we allow it. By recognizing the traits of a troubled soul, we can better prepare ourselves to respond with wisdom and protect our inner citadel. Here we shall examine 7 signs that a person of ill intent may be near, and consider how the Stoic mind might confront such challenges. 1. They scorn truth and twist words. The first sign is their disregard for truth. A harmful person uses words not to convey understanding, but to confuse, manipulate, or deceive. Such individuals treat speech as a weapon, shaping it to serve their immediate desires rather than the pursuit of wisdom or harmony. Beware those who distort reality, for they seek to lead others astray for their own benefit. The Stoic response to such deception is clarity. Just as a sailor trusts the stars to navigate the seas, so too must we align ourselves with reason and fact. Speak plainly and remain steadfast in your own commitment to truth. Let their lies fall like leaves before the wind, unable to take root in the soil of your reasoned judgment. 2. They sow discord and delight in conflict. Some individuals are agents of division, finding satisfaction in the quarrels and misunderstandings they provoke. Whether through gossip, provocation, or subtle insinuations, they thrive on the chaos they create. Their presence is marked by strife, as they are unable to find peace within themselves and thus seek to disrupt the peace of others. The Stoic must not be drawn into their games. As Marcus Aurelius advises, when you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. Accept that such behavior exists, but do not allow it to disturb your equilibrium. Respond to discord with composure and refuse to be baited into conflict. 3. They exploit the weak and mock virtue. A harmful person often reveals their nature by how they treat those with less power. They exploit the vulnerable, using their position to dominate rather than to uplift. They mock acts of kindness or generosity, viewing such virtues as naivety or weakness. To them, power is not a tool for justice, but a means to further their own ambitions. The Stoic sees this behavior as a symptom of inner turmoil. Those who harm others do so because they lack harmony within themselves. While we may pity such individuals, we must also guard against their influence. Stand firm in your own principles, showing by your example that true strength lies in compassion and justice. 4. They are enslaved to excess and vice. A person ruled by their passions is a danger to themselves and others. Greed, envy, lust, and gluttony dominate their actions, driving them to seek pleasure at any cost. Their desires are insatiable, and they see others not as equals but as tools to satisfy their cravings. The Stoic approach to such individuals is one of firm detachment. Recognize their struggles as the result of their enslavement to externals. Do not condemn them, but do not indulge or enable their behavior. Instead, let your own temperance and self-control serve as a quiet rebuke and a reminder of a better way to live. 5. They shun accountability. When faced with the consequences of their actions, a harmful person will deny, deflect, or blame others. They avoid responsibility, seeing themselves as perpetually faultless while casting guilt upon those around them. This unwillingness to confront their own shortcomings reveals a profound lack of self-awareness and courage. For the Stoic, accountability is a cornerstone of virtue. We must be willing to examine our own errors and learn from them. When dealing with those who refuse to do so, maintain your integrity by holding yourself to a higher standard. Do not be drawn into their web of excuses, but stand as a model of humility and growth. 6. They flatter the powerful and disdain the humble. Those who chase power often reveal their character through their treatment of others. A harmful person flatters those above them, seeking favor through insincere praise, while scorning those they deem beneath them. Their loyalties are shallow, rooted in ambition rather than principle. The Stoic understands that true worth lies not in status, but in virtue. As Epictetus reminds us, you are a citizen of the universe. Treat all with equal respect, regardless of their station. Recognize the emptiness of sycophancy and the injustice of disdain, and strive always to honor the dignity inherent in every human being. 7. They are restless and discontented. A troubled soul is often marked by an unending restlessness. Such individuals are never satisfied, always chasing after the next source of fleeting pleasure or distraction. Their discontent stems from their failure to cultivate inner peace, leaving them perpetually unfulfilled. The Stoic response is to cultivate contentment within oneself. Remember that true happiness comes not from externals, but from living in accordance with nature and reason. Do not allow their discontent to disturb your tranquility. Instead, let your calm presence serve as a quiet reminder of the peace they too could attain, were they willing to seek it, guarding against harm without surrendering to bitterness. When we encounter such individuals, it is easy to feel anger or resentment. But the Stoic knows that these emotions serve no purpose. As Marcus Aurelius teaches, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Approach the troubled soul with compassion, for their harmful behavior stems from ignorance and inner suffering. Distance yourself, if necessary, to preserve your own peace, but do so without malice. Remember that no one is beyond redemption, and that the best way to combat vice is to embody virtue. Waste no energy lamenting the presence of harmful people. Instead, focus on cultivating your own character. In doing so, you not only safeguard your own tranquility, but also become a beacon of light in a world often clouded by darkness. For as the Stoics remind us, the greatest victory is not to conquer others, but to conquer oneself. Please follow for more videos